I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, still kingdom come.
Why is the desktop audio clipping?
Do you maybe change anything from the meeting on Friday? Because that's the last thing you were doing here.
No, I didn't change anything. Chat, how's the audio? Can you guys hear the music? Let me just check something here quickly, Keegs. Oh, it's weird. There was a desktop audio section. I don't know what's happening there. Chat, how's the audio? Audio, all good. All good. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Keegs, how are you feeling? New week?
Good, bro. Locked in. Want to break some numbers this week, but we are locked in, yeah. Ready for it. Your side?
Hey, man. Weirdly enough, when we spoke about it last night, Project G members getting us 7 days of the week. Monday to Friday, Saturday, bootcamp, Sunday, prep call. Hey, man. It was a shift that we put in. But Chad, we are here. We're going to get going. We actually already did the weekly prep with the guys, but we're going to go through the charts now as well. I think both from me and Keegan, we pretty much know what we want this week. And we know where we're going. Today, we've got a bank holiday in Britain. So that's going to have somewhat of an effect on the markets with flows and all of that. So expecting a bit of a slower day, and then also expecting somewhat of a slower week, guys. Only going to start ramping up from Thursday to Friday. So yeah, psychologically prepare yourself for a lower volume week. Also, I think last week of the month, if I'm not mistaken, it is the last week of the month as well. So we've got month-end flows to contend with as well. All right, Chad, but as always, before we start, we're going to start off with prayer. And our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. And if you believe it, you can drop amen.
Amen.
Amen. Keegan dropping amen there. Straight off the bat, straight off the rip. Let's get straight into it, guys. Economic calendar. Nothing much expected today. We just have some business climate indexes, current assessment, IFO expectations, durable goods orders a little bit later, mid-tier data there. Tuesday, nothing much. Wednesday, let me just get this for the week. Okay. All right, so some consumer confidence. Wednesday, also nothing much, all lower tier to mid-tier data. Thursday, we're starting to ramp it up a little bit. Some CPI figures coming out of the Eurozone. We've got Bostic speaking. We've got GDP coming out. Remember what I told you guys, that GDP is going to start becoming a thing again. So actual real data, job numbers, GDP. So let's see. Let's gauge where the economy is in the US. And then on Friday, we've got some CPI out of Japan. We've got some retail sales out of Germany. And then also we've got some CPI out of ECB. That's going to be a big one. And then we've got CPCE also Friday. So I would say, yeah, from Wednesday, Thursday, the markets are going to start ramping a little bit. But Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be a little bit slow. So I hope you guys are ready for that. All right. I just want to see why my screen is off. Give me a second. That's the beauty of technology. You don't change anything, but once you come here again, things have changed. All right. Alrighty, here we go, Chad. Hope you guys are ready. DXY, weekly time frame, we still bearish, okay? Still bearish. We spoke about it last week. We were bearish last week, and we said we want to see that 200 weekly EMA being tested. Previously, it held all the way since 2020 to 21 November. Once we start breaking above it, the dollar held it as support. Now, the first time since then breaking through it. I do expect us to potentially come back and retest this key level there, even maybe a little bit higher to that 200 EMA, but ultimately it is a downward shift here. I don't know when we're going to start seeing some corrective price action from the dollar. Currently we just go with the flow. The flow is bearish. Friday closing strong bearish, breaking this previous area of support. Interesting one for me, for the guys last night. I said in the prep call, if we're going to break Friday's low and then start flipping bullish, that could be the pullback to come and retest this previous area. Or what we're going to see is we're just going to go into a extended range, maybe up until NFP. NFP is, if I'm not mistaken, Keeks, is it 2 weeks?
Should be 2 weeks time.
I know the boys are already licking their lips for the next NFP. So do we. But we could be in a range for an extended period of time. So 4 hour time frame, let's quickly look at it. 4 hours still bearish. There's that breakout zone on the 4 hour. You can clearly see it. Can this 4 hour go bullish and retest that area? I don't know, but we will see today. 5 minute time frame. Asia highs up here, Asia lows down here. Very, very simple for me. If we're going to go bullish at all, please monitor this 200 EMA. Otherwise, we are still bearish. Previous weekly low. Let's see where we go. Not yet ready to shift my bias at all. Weekly time frame. Okay, weekly time frame. You can see here on US30, I placed idea there. Get some buy stops if you are awake when we get close there. I've already set some alerts. All-time high potential. Chad, what do we expect once we're going to go and hit these all-time high levels? Let me know in the chat. Let me see if you guys have been taking notes. Took a long at gold. Chad, what's going to happen once we hit these all-time high levels? Money, yes. Money, correct. Okay, longs, beautiful, Andre. Guys, remember I spoke about this potentially nipping that, pulling back, but still bullish on the weekly. Beautiful bullish weekly breakout. So I'm expecting these wicks to the left. We took the first one. I want to see those all-time highs getting clapped, hopefully this week or either next week. This is our range on the daily, Chad. We will be spending most of our time this week in this range, all right? That's the range we're dealing with. All right, so daily time frame, we've got this level that we can potentially come and retest. That is that flat body resistance area. So this will be the majority of your range. 4 hour time frame. Let's quickly look at where we are. Weekly pivot all the way down here. So it would make sense for us to come and retest that zone. And I don't know what I was looking at. Wait, okay, yeah, that is, yeah, anyway, Asia range still intact. We've got Asia lows here. Previous weekly high already nipped during pre-market, so that's quite interesting there, but we're going to let price develop. I am bullish on the week daily. Everything is bullish for me. I do feel like we're back in the bull market here. Weekly time frame on Nasdaq, beautiful. Two things that I want to discuss here is that on a weekly time frame, we're still bullish. We just have this minor little resistance area last week closing bullish, but closing just below it, but still bullish. Nothing has changed here in terms of the bull play. Daily for me, you'll actually see I still have my notes from last night, is that I want to see us actually come and break out of this range. Look left with me. You can see this was a previous resistance area. Friday holding that breakout level. Nice little retest there, as you can see, holding it. And now all we want to see is a nice bullish breakout. And then we go on, Chad. Then Nasdaq is A for away. Weekly R3, here we come. Get those buys in. But up until then, this will be your range that you will be stuck in. All right. That's going to be your range. Let's see on the 4-hour time frame. Where's the weekly pivot? Trading right at the weekly pivot. I know Keegan had some beautiful levels here on the 4-hour. He's going to show you guys now. Weekly pivot, currently at the weekly pivot. Can we hold it? If we hold it, the bull move is starting today. Nice and early. Weekly pivot, daily pivot, EQ. Everything here for the boys. No grabber kicks today. Kicks first selling in, starting tomorrow. Eh?
Hey, well, I can't grab a kick.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's going to be some friendly fire today, bro.
What happened to my... Okay, but on a Monday, do you grab it on a Monday?
I grab it every day.
Hey, this man. Okay, listen here. This mouse is chalked. But anyway, chat. So there's our levels. We've got EQ, daily pivot, weekly pivot, 200 EMA. Very, very simple. This block right here is either going to hold as support, easy bars from there, or it's going to break through and you sell. Okay, last one for me. 11 minutes left. Gold on the weekly. Bullish, Chad. Bullish, bullish, bullish. I'm expecting a big week for gold. Last week, small weekly body. Expecting a big bullish week this week. Daily time frame. I mentioned to the guys last night. I said once we get through this monthly R1, we are going to start running there on the daily. Beautiful retest of this breakout zone. So no reason to come back here. We're going to start making our way to the upside. Quick one, Chad, before we continue here. Okay. One test, monthly R1. Second test, third test, fourth test. Okay. What do you think is going to happen at this level? Do you consider this to be a strong rejection level? Do you consider this to be a strong rejection level? Let's quickly see. Do you consider this to be a strong rejection level? No. Okay. Wick is concerning. Yes. Yes, I feel it will go up. All right, guys. So here's my thing, and a little bit of education here before we start today. If a level is strong, price is not going to hover around that level. If this was a strong rejection after Thursday's move down, you would have had a continuation move. But Friday, the bulls came right back up and we're back at that level. So for me personally, I see this level now as liquidity. I want to see price trading right through it. Okay. Very simple for me. I told the guys monthly R1, I do think we're going to start smashing through that levels. And we're going to start going bullish. So 5-minute time frame. What do we have on the 5 year? There's that monthly R1. If we hold it, we are gonzo. All right. Let me just go here. The grids, then I'm done. All right, beautiful. There was the daily flip. EMAs are now starting to come up. We barely nipped Asia lows. I'm going to take 2 stabs at it. I'm going to take a stab at gold down here if we come all the way down there. Otherwise, I'm taking my stab right here today. Monthly R1. I'm going long from here. Asia highs untested. I want to see us go and take Friday's highs. I think once we get through Friday's highs, it is going to be an explosive move to the upside. But Chad, that is me, baby. Over to Keegs to finesse you guys. Finesse.
All right. Let's get this going here, Chad. Change screens there, cap, and we're good to go. So, alright guys, let's get into this DXY. So what am I looking at for today? Very, very simple guys. We spoke about this. I'm bearish on DXY going into the week. I'm still pretty much very, very bearish. I'm looking for us to basically be 99,530 closer to the end of the week. The big thing is though, I want to see a little bit of a pullback. We're not going to dive too in deep about why we're looking for that pullback. But for now, basically, as I said to the guys on the prep call last night, I want to find a retest that we got here on the monthly S3 today. Find some type of support, and I want to trade back up to 100, 900. So when we start looking on the 4 hour, that is again guys what we want to be looking for. Ideally moving forward, I'd love this pullback to happen first. We can see the weekly pivot is basically up there as well, so it really does line up for us to go get that retest before we go bearish again after that. So reason I'm neutral guys is just because I'm understanding a short-term pullback. So Monday, Tuesday, we like to see that opposite directional play before the continuation. So definitely going to be looking for the more bullish side of the move today. We can see again, yeah, obviously trading down, holding this monthly S3 with the retest back above there. Now if we fail to go lower, even if we retest the previous weekly low and find support there, then if we can break it back and hold support above the Asia highs, I definitely think that bullish move is going to happen. The EQ daily pivot nice and high, and again that 200 all the way there as we can approach that level. So definitely going to be on the lookout for that today. Going up to the indices, as much as we are the same thing bullish, we want to understand that there is a potential pullback. So we spoke about this level being a resistance. We tapped into it on Friday and got our rejection. So when I talk about ranges, you always want to think about touching each range. So we did close bearish, then go bullish and get in the closure over here. So the thing for me is the fact today we did coming off of a top test. So we want to retest here and see if we have that downwards momentum. So on the 4 hour, you guys are seeing exactly that there now, trading up into it, then coming back down. What we want to see happen is basically this candle over here has two things. It either needs to hold this weekly pivot right off the rip here and go bullish and get above this level. Otherwise, if this fails, I do think there's a better chance of breaking back down, going to get the monthly pivot before we continue to the top side. So we're looking on the 15 minute, very, very simple thing for us here, which also is adding to it. And this is what we want to see here. Almost going to set up for a B setup, if the guys know what I'm talking about. You're trading up Asia highs, coming back down. There's your Asia lows being tested. Back above the weekly pivot, testing this zone, holding rejection. If we fail to even break the Asia highs, most likely when we come down, we're going to get that play going for the EQ, the break, and then continuation further down. So again, setup B, the guys will know exactly what to look out for there. Then US 30, when we look at same thing almost, we spoke about this, that you can see the alerts. We want to see the move at the all-time highs, and we want to see the retest further down over here. So what am I looking for? As much as I'm bullish, same as basically the opposite of DXY, we want to see that short-term pullback because of this explosive expansion move on Friday. We can see us already holding here a nice little doji candle. Then again, the first pullback. So again, making your top wick if we can see this thing continue to drive to the downside. So very, very similar. We can see again trading Asia lows, back to Asia highs, back at Asia lows, failing to get away. And if we get this re-break again, third time's the charm, we see that break, hold as resistance, and then the continued downward momentum, daily pivot, that level of support. And we can see, as I say, weekly pivot, EQ all the way down there as well. So we can see that wick out before turning around and going bullish again. So just look at that potential short move before going bullish. Then lastly with gold is the big one we spoke about. Reason being, as much as we are at this level, we've traded back up, so probability and momentum says we are still going to continue bullish. We spoke to the guys as well, saying that there's a good chance of a pullback. If we do get one, I don't want to see anything, so a retest of this monthly R1, which we are getting. Otherwise, it needs to collapse down to the weekly pivot, possibly even 2500, where we need to hold it without breaking like we do every other time. This time around, holding the retest and then the continuation move to the top side. But as we see, if this does break above, and clearly even just gives us a break above the monthly R1, very, very simple for me. We're going to be looking for this move of breaking above, finding support, going for the Asia highs, and once we get this this break, we want to see the run at least to the daily R1. But again, this is all going to come into play with what we see from DXY. So bit of a mix-up, as I said, today and even the start of this week. The volume probably only coming in from Thursday. We started ramping up with the fundamentals. So again, just having the technicals. We've got some bank holidays. It's going to be a bit of a slow one, so got to be patient. But that is pretty much everything from our side for today, guys. It's going to give us a big momentum once it breaks through. Price going to break through lots of sellers. If it breaks through, there will be volume. Morning. GP bank holiday today. Yeah, we know. Been a while. Hello, everybody. What's up? Yeah, guys. I'm not sure what the exact number is. Let me have a look here. I see we are at 11.9. Let's see. Are we going to hit 12K today, guys? Let's have a look here. How close are we? Yo, 11,948. So we need 50 more, guys. 50 more to hit 12K. That is going to be crazy, guys. But I must say, we'll be really good, though. I mean, hey, Chris, you think we can get 50, bro?
What's that?
50 subscribers to 12K.
100%. Are you going to make a post?
I'm just saying if we get it by either today or tomorrow. I think more this session or New York session.
Make a post this on your stories, so tune in.
Hey, let's put a story up there.
Chad, yeah, okay, markets or Keegs, do you have the horn? I think you still have the horn. Chad, big shout out to Anu and his wife. Had a meeting on Friday evening, left the office late. Project Linda, guys, in full force. Crazy how the world works. Saw Anu posting. Let me just show you guys quickly here. Okay, wait, before I show you, let me just give you a little bit of a backstory. I think it was a Wednesday. Saw this guy in the chat posting like all of these little letters, looked very cryptic, and I still commented and I said, dude, looks cool, interesting. Left it there. Thursday, again, actually looking for something else, and I see, yes, this guy's persistent, feels like he's trying to sell us something. I'm like, where's this guy? Is this guy on YouTube? Let's get him on. And he's in the chat, and he comes on. And chat, markets are open and in motion, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Round one, fight. That's Thursday. Friday, already have a meeting with his wife. Absolute weapon of a coder. She's banned in many countries for her coding ability, because she's got the ability to code a plane, take it off, land it, and unlock the doors. Now I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but listen here, big shout out to Linda and Hanu. So on Friday night, we had the meeting. We chatted about a few things, and the expectation was that she's only going to start doing some work for us later on it. And Hanu just said, Chris, don't worry. Linda's gonna do something. Let me handle that part. And yeah, Chad, this is the work done so far. Little user interface. There's gonna be a drop down there for the symbol. Time frame selected. Big shout out to Hanu as well. Hanu, feel free to unmute your mic there if you want to chat, but we'll chat shortly. Got a rig for it already. I don't know who's more excited about this, me or Anu. But yeah, Chad, full rig dedicated for this. So still beta phase, still very early phases. But yeah, quite excited to see where this is going to go. And yeah, this is very exciting time. So feel free to drop into the trading room. The algo is there. Chad, I just want to make a note. This is not your little MQL bots or whatever. This thing is running neural networks, and there's a lot that goes into that. So that is proper proper algorithmic stuff going on there. It's not. Let me just check here. Where's Anu? Is Anu in the chat there? Let's just bring it down a little bit. Let's get. Let's find out how do you get your wife that's a coding weapon to code over the weekend. Is Anu in the chat? I think Anu's just streaming his screen. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, chat. So we starting testing this week. Starting testing this week, so let's just bring this up. Alrighty, gold chat. Guys, didn't take the JSE trade. We were having our office meeting, so no trade there on the JSE for me. No trade. I am watching it to see if we come back to VWAP. Hang Seng closing up almost 1.1%, so expectation would be for a nice positive run on the JSE. See how the JSE opened up quickly. No, let's not open it up there. JSE. Okay. Very mild open there. Very mild open. Gold already making its move. Let's see what we get. Keegs. Alright chat, how was the weekend? Everyone have a good weekend. Chris, hoor jy nie van Anu nie? Ek hoor hom, hy's op die mic. Nee, André, skus. Daar's iets weird met die... What I'm gonna send, Anu, ek gaan vir jou wat se naam stuur, 'n Teams link. Chat, I'm gonna get Anu on you, give me 1 second. I'm gonna hit, sorry André, iets nie lekker op Streamlabs nie, want sodra ek die desktop volume opsit, hy klip. Iets is nie lekker daar nie, so laat ek gou kyk. Chat, I'm gonna try and get Anu on Teams here quick while we wait for gold. Chat, I'm gonna get to the chat now. Give me a second. I just want to get onto Teams here real quick. Sorry, Jay, give me a second. I just want to get Anu on you. You guys are seeing some live development going on here. Chris on Discord is asking if you can hear him. No, I can't hear anything on Discord. I'm going to get Anu onto... I'm going to get Anu onto Teams now, Chad. Okay, we just bear with me here, guys. Anu, kan jy my hoor?
Môre, ek hoor julle.
I say, okay, guys, Anu, let me just bring this music down. Anu, yeah, please tell the guys a little bit about the last 3-4 days. Something, a little bit of an idea already now, having a little bit of a user interface.
Yeah, so I had to put up my best, most charming self to get my wife not to go into the office this weekend and work on actual work that pays the bills. And I had to bribe her with lots and lots of biltong, chocolates, and coffee. I feel like a barista this morning. Hey. I made so many cups of coffee, but all for the boys. All for the boys.
Hey, Chad, yeah, so big shout out to Linda. But Anu, I think we have to agree. Your wife loves what she does. That's the other thing.
Yeah. No, she loves it. This is her thing. This is what makes her happy, and she loves the challenge because she rewrote all the code, and it's about I think 2,000 to 3,000 lines of code already just to run this model and try and improve it a bit. And I showed Chris a little video this weekend. She codes as fast as what not even a lot of people in this world can type in Word, and it's just something to see her work. And I wish I could see inside her mind, because I can't. I've been watching her code for 10 years now, and I still don't understand what she does, but it's something to see.
Anu, yeah, give us a little update on version 1.1 of Project Linda. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it on the screen here just for the guys to see. Give us a little bit of a little in-depth. Let me just bring this across of what's happening now here with this newer version, because now there's a little user interface.
Yes.
Give us a little breakdown here.
Okay, so the request was that we would be able to select the time frame that we want to have the model run in, so that we can select what we trade in as well. So she's put in the 1 minute 5 up to an hour and 1 day. And the idea of that is you've got 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 models running simultaneously, so that you can continuously check the previous model against the previous timestamp on the trades. So what we've got selected currently is the 15-minute, 30-minute, and the 4-hour. So it will run every 15 minutes. That is for the next 15-minute candle. And then the 30-minute is exactly the same. It's both predicting up. And as you can see on the gold markets now, it is fairly accurate so far in predicting the trend. Disclaimer, please do not use the sell price there. We're still working on that. You just use the incoming now, mail. But this is a massive disclaimer. It is still beta testing. She has tweaked the code a little bit, so we all have to test this rigorously today and say out of 100 15-minute candles, 80% of them were the trend predicted correctly, or 50, 40, 30%, so that we can know what's happening and make adjustments to make it more accurate. But I mean, so far this morning, I don't know about you guys, but I am 3 out of 4 trades predicted up. I'm very happy so far.
Anu, sorry, did it give already 4 signals like to buy?
No buy or sell signals, just prediction in trend, and okay. I've already made money on scalping the prediction. But again, disclaimer, guys, this is just testing. We don't put your live money on this now.
Anu, don't even stress. We've disclaimed already. If somebody wants to use it, it's at your own risk, guys. I know, quick one. So I see there on the user interface, it's got the no trade. Is it still going to do like the first version where everything, if there's confluences, it will say buy or sell or not?
Yes.
I said,
Where no trade is, it'll say buy or sell.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for the first one to appear so that we can test it like that.
Hanu, can I ask you a favor? Sorry, man. Just on that meta quotes, that little window there at the bottom, is it possible to just take your mouse off the meta quotes there, just for us to see? I just want to take the guys through that little section there at the bottom.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second. I've got to run to the new PC.
Oh, okay. No stress. No stress. No stress.
No. So now I bought a new rig to run this model. I bought another 4080 graphics card to run this. So I got to make $2,500 this week just to pay for the graphics cards.
Okay. But no pressure.
It's no pressure.
No pressure.
But yeah, so I mean that's how committed we are, and how much faith I've got. And Linda is like, I've already been trading just on the predictions this morning, and I'm like, babe, we're making money. And she's like pulling her hair out. She's like, how can you be so cool with spending real money? I'm like, I've just got faith, baby. I've got faith.
No, Chad. So while Anu runs up, Anu already.
Yeah, I'll be back now.
Anu already bought a gaming rig just for this. So yeah, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy how an idea can very quickly turn into something. So yeah, we're gonna see where it goes. A lot of okay, there we go. A lot of development already going into this. Spent some time over the weekend, spent time on Friday night. I think at a later stage, we will actually, myself and Keegan will go up to meet Anu. But yeah, this is exciting stuff, Chad. This is not a bot on MetaTrader, or this is real algorithmic stuff. So hope you guys can see the value in it as well. So big shout out to Anu and his wife. Big shout out for them. And let's see what it's telling us now. Thanks, Anu. Waardeer, man.
That's a plezier, julle.
All right. Anu, quick one. We were still supposed to discuss that. That's why I'm saying we're somewhere having a live development call on stream. What is your plan of action, your trade plan going into this week for this week's testing, in terms of, obviously, once you get the signal to buy or sell, you're going to do that. But what is your plan in terms of stop loss, take profit, and when to go break even on your trade?
Yeah, you're gonna kill me. No, so currently I'm not using the buy and sell value that's displayed there, because it still needs a lot of work to get that more accurate. So currently, what I'm gonna do is, if it says buy, I'll put in a buy and I'll close the buy on the next 15-minute candle to test the accuracy of the trend. Once we've got the trend accuracy nailed down, and we've got repeated success like we had last week, the buy and sell indicators was 80% of the time correct on the trend.
Sorry, I know. I'm just making notes here. Sorry, so you saying you're going to buy, let's say, for instance, it gave us a buy now on the 15-minute, you'll buy. And as that candle closes, you'll close. That's the trade management as such.
Yes, just for testing purposes, and I'll do that on my demo account, so that if it's wrong, it doesn't cost anything. And just for testing, and then after the week, I will do the same Excel spreadsheet that I shared with you to work out how accurate it was, so that we can see which areas needs more work. So to give you guys an idea, last week, the trend predictors were 52% right. When it gave a buy and sell signal, it was 80% right. 80% of the times it was right. So that's like ridiculous numbers, and it could be a fluke, or it could be that the algorithm is accurate enough to determine, but we won't know until we test it thoroughly for at least a week with more than one person testing it and giving back the feedback.
Okay. Yeah, Chad, so what we spoke about on Friday is a little bit of forward development. Currently, we took version 1. We added different time frames, so there's a bit of development that's going to go into actually finding confluences and actually doing a trade plan. So the bot's going to give you a signal, but it's we're going to try and figure out now what is the trade plan going to be. Do you trail your stop loss behind the 15-minute candle? Is it best to say close it out, as Anu is saying, like you buy on the 15, as soon as it closes, you close your trade? What is the stop loss going to be? Do you keep the stop loss and the TP open? Do you close? Do you take a stop after the 15-minute close in the wrong direction, similar to the way that you take profit? So those are all the little nuances that we're going to start testing, so that we get to a stage where we've said, okay, we've tested this way, we've tested that way. The best way to grab the most amount of pips is this trade plan, and then we rigorously test that as well. So there's going to be a lot of forward testing. There's going to be a lot of test. I want to almost say, I don't know about you, realistically, I think in January next year, there could be something that can be pushed out to the consumer that's polished enough for you to, let's call it, I think the idea is for a complete newbie to say, you give him a one-page PDF, you tell him this is what you look for, almost trading for dummies. And if we can say, get before then, actually once we've got our final trading plan in place, to say, okay, we're going to take a prop firm challenge and see if we can pass it purely using this, nothing else, no discretion, just according to the trade plan. Chad, then it's something.
No, definitely. We've got to give it time. We've got to at least test the accuracy over a couple of weeks and months, so that when we claim it is successful, that we can prove it with the successful trades and showing the track record of the neural net program.
Yeah, I'm excited, Chad. So we're gonna run it this entire week. Myself and Anu is gonna test it. It's gonna be there in the trading room. You guys can go and check it out. Already an upgrade, version 1.1. And Anu, is it possible to zoom in on your screen but struggling to read on the Discord? I can read fine, Andrea. I think it could be your. No, it's fine. I can see.
Just go full screen. Just place the right hand bottom corner. Just go.
Yeah,
full screen.
I can read perfectly there.
Yeah. We'll find a better way of streaming this. I created a Discord channel just for the new rig that we've got it running on. So we'll improve that as well.
Sure, clearly missed out a lot last week. The Bootcamp, is that for everyone on Saturday mornings, or have I missed the entry? Ethan, the Bootcamp is purely for Project G members. It's once a month, and it's purely for Project G members. So if you've missed it, unfortunately you missed it, but we do one every month. It's usually around about 4 to 5 hours, depending on how long we go. And yeah, we start at 6 purely due to the fact that a lot of people, well, not a lot of, most of us have families and you want to go out and about your day. So we started nice and early so that
get it done, get it out the way.
Yeah, then your day is. Keys, how are you feeling after Saturday, dude? Because like,
bro, this weekend I was choked. That's why I said Monday, Friday I crashed, bro, and I got home. I was burnt out, bro. And then Saturday, like after that, I literally crashed as well. Like my whole thing was, I was like, I'm in a game, like I want to put some time into that Black Myth Wukong, and then I just crashed. I was like, all right,
no time. All right, Chad. I'm looking at potential buys here. Looking at potential buys here. Asia has tested. 15-minute shuffle has come and gone. There's that previous daily high, so get ready. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we're going to go for some buy stops. We want to see if we can stop before that previous daily high. Once we hit that level, we want to see a lot of volume coming into the market. So ideally is we park the bus there somewhere. So just get ready for that, Chad. Just get ready for potential buy stops here. I just hope we don't take it now, because I want to use that as an advantage point. Okay, shit. Okay, this is fine, Chad. Where's your level, Keegs?
4.
Gold.
Was the monthly R1, and then if we hold above Asia highs, I'll take it. So basically, we're same as where you're looking now.
Yes, and I've got a P, Chad. That's a good thing. I'm not gonna. Am I gonna make it? Yours, a big P. 50 seconds. I have a question about something you discussed on Saturday morning. How can I contact you to address the same? Feel free to ask the question, yeah, my brother. Feel free to.
Well, my thing is, brother, my first thing is Chris and myself both asked how many times there were questions.
Like we hear, guys, you don't have to send, you can ask the questions, yeah. That's why we do the live streams, is for you guys to be in contact with us. Chat, I'm going to get, okay, get ready. Just need a tiny little bottom wick. Little bottom wick ski.
It was for what Keegs did on Saturday. Okay. Send me a message.
What did Keegs do on Saturday?
About what I covered on the bootcamp.
Send
me a message. Either DM me directly on. Actually, rather send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram I get to a lot better.
Chat, I'm not in. I'm gonna have to pee. Sorry, guys. If it runs, I have to pee. Keep back on.
Yeah, so just send me a message on IG, right? I get to IG a lot better than I do on Discord. Perfect, my man. Hey, it's giving a nice pullback, so. Keys, I saw you were playing Monkey King. I was playing it in the week, bro. Please tell me it's worth it. It looks insane. Bro, love it. For me, game of the year. Game of the year. Absolutely love it. Phenomenal game, bro. I'm addicted to it. It's all I've been playing, bro. I've just been grinding that game out. If only I were into Souls. Yeah, bro. The thing is, when you play like games for so long, I always feel like the thing about Souls games. The thing is, it's a lot more forgiving than a normal Souls game. But it's. I want to say, like, when you get stuck, like for example, you can ask Caitlin, bro. I was stuck on a boss for like an hour last night. Like I was losing my shit, and then when I beat him, bro, it feels like I just won a CPI event. Like, it's so rewarding when you beat the guy.
Okay, Chad, bar stops just above there. Gonna go with about a 25 pip stop. Not active yet. 25. That's the idea where I think we're going to go. Let me just put a note there. Template, buy stops, not active. That's going to be more or less the stop. Previous daily, I remember this is where we can either get faked out or this is where the volume's going to come in. All right. Morning, Chris and Keeks. Can we jump on the call? Jeremy, I'm gonna send you the Teams link. Sorry, man. The Discord on my desktop audio for some reason is giving issues. So.
Andre, I would let you know, bro, but that's I can't take any grabbers. I physically can't. So even if I wanted to, bro.
Okay, Jeremy, I'm going to send it to you. I just want to get through this trade. So once we get activated, let me just manage the guys through it. Okay, 1 minute chat. Let's see. 1 minute. Let's check the 30. Still not active. Okay, Chad, deleting the bar stops. I'm gonna wait to see what this 5 minute does. 20 seconds. If this can close above the previous daily high level, 18 seconds, then I'm just gonna re-enter the bar stops there. Because this is a key level, Chad. This is where fake outs occur. Let's see what Project Linda is telling us here on the 15.
It's running. Let's check.
Train model, yeah, training completed.
Yeah, sorry, Chris, just wanted to quickly mention. So it is running the full package at every time on 15 and 30 minutes. So we are still working on it to save the code that it was already run, the data that it already run, and then only run the change. We'll still work on that. We'll still work on that going forward. But obviously, it's as on seat time that we need, which we don't have a lot of at the moment.
No. There's no stress with this. Guys, it's predicting 2516. Oh, I hear what you're saying. So I know it's starting fresh every time, and it runs all of those bars, and not just the added bars.
Yeah, so it's starting from scratch every single time now. It's a bit of a tricky thing to program it to remember what it's done and then take it from there. But we'll get there. Linda will crack the code. I'm sure of it.
Chris, Keegs, brothers, good morning. How are you guys doing?
Hey, good to you, my brother.
Very good yourself, bro.
A blessed Monday to you guys. Firstly, taking my hats off to the shift you guys put in over the weekend, man. The Saturday bootcamp was a good eye-opener. It was an early bird kind of conversation, but it was 10 times worth of value. And then obviously Sunday's night call. But I think it would be pretty a pivotal point for us to understand what's happening this morning. Chris, you and Hanu and Linda are doing something that is probably not being seen in the context of an African technology provider providing something of this significance to a community. And I hope we might be able to add value by saying, Hanu, I think it would be wise if we can document your journey in building this app. And with Chris's permission, I'd also like to see if we can introduce you to a movement called Tangible Africa. You'll be able to see them on webs as well. They're opening up coding to a community of underprivileged kids that doesn't have an opportunity to see this for what it is. They're teaching them to trade and not trade, teaching them to code on their cell phones with apps called boats. And Prof. Grevelin from the NNMU University is piloting this thing with them. And Hanu, I think if I'm sitting here in my own capacity as a business owner, as a husband, and as a father, I'm trying to understand how do I teach trading to my kids in the future and make it accessible and easy to them. And this is one of those pivotal moments that I don't need to go find it in America, and I don't need to go find it with the Chinese. As by ons so. And if we have it but with us, we've got to make sure that we exploit it to the best of our abilities, give props where props is due, and add value where value is due. So Hanu, my hat goes off to you, brother. You and your wife are an amazing team. Chris, thank you for piloting something that we haven't seen before. It's uncommon or unfounded to us. It's no longer a funded trading special. It's actually going to change the dynamic of how we see the world. So with you guys in the forefront, we're 110% behind you, and thank you for all the hard work you're putting in. Appreciate you, Oaks, man.
It's a big pleasure.
No, thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, like I said, can't really. I've been a very, very small part of this, and still, like we said, it's still early stages. But yeah, for Hanu and his wife, me and Hanu, actually, I think we spoke on Thursday or Friday, and we said nothing is really ever free. So Linda, just even that first little algorithm she wrote, that's her time. Her time is valued at X amount per hour. So she basically took that time, sat down, did something over the weekend, resources, Hanu putting resources into this rig, where it's a standalone rig just running that algorithm there. So there's resources, even though it may still look very, I don't even want to say unpolished, because this already for me is already something you can use. Even the first edition was, you could read it. It told you this is what the algorithm thought it's going somewhere. You had to read that little paragraph there, and boom, that already gave you information. So for somebody from the outside, they would look at it and they would have no value. But for someone that knows what to look at, it had a lot of value. So yeah, I do think I'm very, let me say, cautiously optimistic about this project. I'm very, very excited for it. And Chad, there gold goes. Yeah, no trade from me, Chad. We'll see 25.20. I do expect we're going to be trading here somewhere a little bit later into the session. So let's see if we can grab it off 25.20. Yeah, just a little elusive here this morning. Gold. So let's check it out.
Hey, gold's running.
Mine is running. Yeah, I got my trading on the first 15-minute candle, and it's running.
Are you talking the first 15 this morning? Hanu?
No. The previous 15-minute candle, I put in a buy.
Yeah.
Following the up indicator, and yeah, it's running. I'm happy I got in when I got in. Look, guys, full disclaimer, I'm trading on blind faith of the knowledge of my wife. And she's like pulling out her hair that I've got so much faith in something that's not even tested, but you gotta start somewhere. so far, either it's dumb luck or it's doing something right. But yeah,
but
that's
like
my
I
strategy.
but like I told Hanu as well over I think it was Friday's meeting, and I said even if this bot can just or this neural network can predict price 6 out of 10 times, and you create an edge with your risk to reward, it will make money. Even with a 50% accuracy, with your risk to reward in place, it's going to work. There's no way that I don't see it working. There's a lot of ways, little tweaks you can make to make 100% sure, or not even 100% sure, to increase the profitability of it. Okay, Chad, let's see. Quick bags for Hanu. Yeah. Hanu's going 10 lots a pop. Okay, does Vault Fund have restrictions on lot size? No. Is that a prop firm thing or just perhaps... no, I think that's an express funder thing that they maybe added. Nature, you gotta understand. Yeah, let me not even talk about another prop firm. You guys know how I feel about that business that the guys are running. IG traders are really making it hard for one to say he's a FX trader. Morning, Chris. This bot thing could be a game changer for FX once they get it right. I'm driving DBX707, yet I just asked if my trading account... I don't even know what a DBX707 is. Is that a bike or... Keys, what is a DBX707?
I don't know where am I looking here.
I'm driving a DBX. Oh, Aston Martin. Okay. Bro, but here's the thing. What is the... Dude, if somebody thinks you're trading demo, if you're not selling anything or if you're not trying to portray anything, then tell them, yes, I'm trading demo. I found a glitch in the system where I can withdraw demo profits. Chris needs to get himself adult huggies. Hey, Coach Carter. Why do they call it Souls Games, Keeks? Is it?
I think it was just purely because Demon Souls was the first to do it. I could even be wrong here, but I think it was purely because Demon Souls was the first game of that style, and then people just stuck to it.
That open world.
Or not like that super hard game, like a challenging game.
But if you put in a little shift on it, like
Bro, I've been jamming.
How many hours are you in?
I don't know, bro.
That I don't get stuck on that Caesar. Chad, here's the thing. So Keegs told me, he sent me a message and I went to go and watch it, and the game honestly looks insane. It looks mad. And I'm going onto Steam, and out of my recommended list pops a little classic that I put on my watch list. I love the Caesar 3. I don't know if you guys remember Caesar 3, but Caesar 3 was a big part of my life. And then I checked Caesar 4, and I thought, let me grab it. And did I not get stuck on that thing? 2006. That game is old. 20 years, but it's still it's gold. It's old, but it's gold. And then, Keegs, I watched literally all the main fights, because now after I searched that one, every second video it's like, okay, all the morphing, because obviously the thing with Monkey. So in Dota, I don't know if you know, there's a Monkey King as well, so he can transform into objects that's close to him.
Oh, okay.
And then I watched that. Then I watched the final like 4 battles. And then I was like, I can't buy this game. I just ruined it for myself. I went through.
I don't know why you would do that, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's such rookie mistakes.
Keys, I see the Finder traders destroying some accounts people lost when TFC went down. I remember you lost your account with them as well. Have they given you your refund or any account yet? Eugene, okay, you got to understand. They've been doing that since last year, November. Last year, November, when they went down, they've been giving accounts away. And they used to send us emails. Funny enough, I actually spoke to Ed about this. Every month, they'd send you an email telling you how many accounts they've restored, how many payouts they've done, how many this. And they'll tell you, but the big accounts are still coming, because I had a big account with them. And it's like, it's coming. We're at the stage they don't even send me emails anymore. Like, they don't even keep me up to date anymore. So, no, I highly doubt they're doing it. They've already gone over to saying that they were battling with payouts already again, and they were doing little payouts. Then they wanted to change it into a non-profit organization, and yeah, I wrote off that I'm not getting that account. If I do get the account, the first thing I do, the fact that I eventually got it, then I'm gonna ask for a refund. But yeah, I've written it off. I'm not getting that.
Geeks, but I wonder why they are like so pushed to keep that thing afloat. Like, why not just nuke it? Like,
I don't know.
And Watson is just completely off the map. Angelo.
Yeah.
Angelo is, you don't see him on social media. The man is literally just off the face of the planet. Alrighty, Chatsky. Let's see. Beautiful hold of 25-20. Can we get a minor little structure break here? Then I will be in. Minor little structure break here. There's the retest. Holding above the previous daily high. No real retest of the previous daily high. So just keep that in mind. We could come back a little bit later. But like I told the gents over the weekend as well, I'm super bullish on gold. And I do think once we go and clip those all-time highs, we are 25.50, Chad. That's some of the targets we have on gold.
It's rerunning another batch.
All right, Chad. Let's see what the bot is telling us. I don't even want to call it a bot. Chad, yeah, the algorithm. A bot is cuck. That's the shit you see these other furus sell. That's a little 100-line code written on MQL. Did it give another up signal there, eh?
That is correct. Up on 15 and up on 30, and the trend is holding. I'm just cautious. I think it might turn on us a little bit, but it's you guys are the expert in that. I'm still very new in this. I've been only trading for like a month, so I'm not even going to make a call on that. But I'm already at least profitable on my funded account. So,
have you already taken some trades on the funded account?
Yeah, I've already got $400 in the blue.
Hey, and what are you risking, honey?
Only two lots.
Okay.
When I'm 100% sure, I do 3. So yeah, you know what's my strategy. Small ones, lots of small ones.
How did Linda determine this algo? Clay's biz, many years. It took Linda many years to become an overnight success.
Yeah, it's mystery. I don't even understand it. She tried to explain it to me, but where she got the idea, it's not even related to stock markets. It is software she wrote to do large data sets for the electricity consumption and prediction for large shopping centers like, the big ones like the Grove, Mall of Africa, those types of shopping centers. So that's the model she built that predicts because it's just numbers. It's using that to predict the trend and the current price. And this is still the shallow model that is only running the prediction. The deep model will come, and that's going to predict the current price that it's going to close on. So there's still work coming in that section.
Yeah, that's the one I think I know Linda said takes like the resources, that deep model. That takes a lot of resources.
Yeah, that's gonna kill my PC. Then just another thing, guys. I told Chris we're working on gold at the moment, but where you guys see the symbol, there's going to be a drop down where it's going to be gold, US30, even crypto, forex. We'll build a specific one for each of the industries that there are, so that we can have a more broad type of bot for everybody. But that's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight.
I really like this user interface. This already gives you, it's easy to read. And I think
did you see? Sorry, Chris. Did you see the make magic button at the top?
I saw that. I showed Keegan. I was like, "Here's it. There's the making the magic."
Did you see what she wrote there? Because the bot I used last week, I fiddled with it. Completely broke it. It can't be used again.
I think that's a very nice way to say, like, if you want to touch, like, at least know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, like, this is the section you leave alone. Leave this for me to come and fiddle with it. Yeah, chat gold. Let's see. I'm still happy to look for the long here. Still happy to look for the long. It's only a case of we are. Yo, dude, it feel no. Yeah, look where that 15-minute is. All right, Chad, we'll see where we... Yeah, let me just see. Chad, I'm still happy to look for the longs. We're above the previous daily high. We are bullish. I just want to see a break of structure here. All right, AD is bullish. AD is nice and strongly bullish. We just need to hold at least... we held that level. I told you guys this morning we want to buy from there, or we want to buy from down here. Obviously, we're up here now, so let's just see. Because we're going to find this bot is in a Discord. Yeah, Jen, it's in our free Discord. The bot is in our free Discord, so just join the free Discord. Go exclamation Discord, and then go all the way down to Trading Room. Anu's streaming it right there for us, so it's being live streamed. It's a rig just chilling there on its own, and that is the new side project Linda, that very quickly came to life. I know as jy trade soos wat jy battleships bou, is ek 100% agter jou. Stove saying he's behind. Yeah, chat, so believe it or not, so big shout out to Stefan, guys. So Stefan and I think someone else, but Stefan's been with us for quite a number of, I can't say years because we've only been streaming for so long, but for for a big part of what we do, Stefan Grobler has been with us. And Stefan and Hanu's mates. And then it came when Hanu said he's looking into the trading space. Then Stefan suggested Hanu come and check us out. So big shout out to Stefan as well, to Stove. That word of mouth, Chad. That's all right, Ski. No trade, yeah. Keegs, did you drop a video?
Yeah, bro, you can see the numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could see there was like the people are here. Chad, how many people do we need to clip that 12K level? If we have not done so yet, let's just check here. Oh, I think we're very close. I saw this morning, I think we needed like, you said 50.
Yeah. Come on, guys. If you haven't, please just drop a like and drop a sub. We are 50 away from 12K.
49, baby.
There's 280 of you. Yeah, I'm sure some of you haven't subbed, guys. It will be greatly appreciated.
Hit that like button, subscribe. Chris on try, run the bot on cloud if it's too much for this PC. Places like Digital Ocean, but he'll need to spend a few dollars for high performance. Tessie, we are looking at that. We are looking at it. At this stage, it's just it's easier to do it this way because that rig that Anu went to go and purchase over the weekend, you can still repurpose it. But we did have a discussion. There will be ways to potentially streamline it. Digital Ocean pricing calculator. Premium Intel. Yeah, you check here. So the thing is, paying, I checked now the high-end spec there, 32 CPUs, 2,400 GIB SS. That's going to cost you around about $1,760.
What are we looking at?
No, so you get cloud-based computing where you can basically get resources. So let's just check quickly. That's the high-end spec there per month. Then let's go CPU optimized. Let's go premium. Okay, so yeah, that's where you get the full spec. So let's say, for instance, that is what they're charging you for that. That's 1,760. You pay per month. You've got no asset. All right, so there's no asset. Sure, it could work well. That's 35K per month. Maybe you need even maybe 2 of these servers. So now the thing is, you could basically spend money on your own rig and you can repurpose it and you've got the asset. If you at one stage say, hey, I don't want this, you can resell it. But I don't think we're there yet to start.
What? We will need a rig with 4 times 490 Ti's to run 4 stocks on the server. You're looking at about 200,000 to build that. Damn. And little me's out here just like being like, do I buy 1 4090 for myself?
No, we buy 4 to run an algorithm.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Here's the thing, Chad. Here's the thing. We'll make sure that we plan and develop the thing right. So we already have quite a few ideas on how to scale it. But already what Anu also said is with the optimization of the code, because what it's currently doing is it's starting from scratch every iteration how it runs, it basically goes back, starts afresh. So that one optimization is already going to improve the time taken. Not necessarily going to reduce the load, but I think it's going to optimize the time. Instead of having to run through all of that data again. How are you going to sell the algorithm? Ethan, the idea is not to sell it. The idea is to get an angel investor to put, say, $5 to $10 million behind us. We're going to manage it with the algorithm, and then hopefully in 3-5 years' time, we're on an island somewhere sipping pina coladas and listening to that song. Sipping pina coladas. So that is the idea, not to sell it, is to just make a lot of money from it. No, I'm kidding. There's no idea as of yet to sell it. She's I could do with an A100.
Bro, markets are so slow. Like London's normally slow, and now that London's literally having a bank holiday, it's like extra slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes and then.
Sheesh.
Took a break from trading after a big day, but I'm back now. Mindset right, shock over, and trading as if it never happened. Needed to clear my mind to not to expect a day like that again. Hey, Stove, it happens, my brother. That is the thing about trading. It happens. It happens.
Keegan, you never applied to Breakout V2.
Hey, Robin.
Breakout V2. What? Am I missing something, bro?
Breakout version 2.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, gold has eluded me, Chad. Gold has eluded me, but the hourly is going to close now. We've got the 15 closing, the 5 closing. Only thing that I don't like about this is not a retest for me. The guys know how I feel about this. A retest is where price actually holds above a level. So a lot of you can say, Chris, but it dipped into the zone, it closed back above. By all means, you can trade it if you want to. For me, that is not a hold. A hold is where the body of the candle actually holds above a level. So this candle here, if that body, even though it closed bearish, held above, that's a retest for me. But the fact that it got penetrated and now we just jumped back up, no. The next candle can still even do something like this and then up again. So no, that's not a valid retest for me. So no trade here for me. DXY, let's check DXY quickly. DXY trying to hold here above Asia highs. As I mentioned to you guys, very simple for me. We need to hold above this 200 EMA there. Firstly, hold Asia highs, hold that, then we can see some type of pullback. US 30 is still within the Asia range. Nothing on US 30. Nasdaq holding Asia highs, and then gold. Monthly R1. I hope you guys took some notes, Project G members on the call, and the guys this morning as well. Told you guys a very simple idea is that if price cannot move away from a level, if bears couldn't take control there after trading at that level for 4 days, what makes you think they're going to take control now that we're back there again? So didn't get the entry. Was I maybe a little bit of a wussy? Not really. Let's check the algo is running. Let's check the iterations. It's been saying up, 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 and away we go this entire morning. Still up. Nothing has changed.
The song. Oh. I'll check it, bro. I'll check.
Keys, I'm just gonna throw on your screen. Just need to run out quick here.
Yeah, I'll check it out, brother.
Keys on your screen.
That
Chad, their gold is already almost at 20, 25, but it is what it is. But why don't we take the trade? Okay, wait, before we go, why didn't we take the trade? I'm going to tell you exactly why. Okay, first thing, it's a Monday, all right? We're trading at a monthly R1 level. I told you guys if we can hold the shuffle is nothing new. First 15 minutes after the open, it's nothing new, but nothing has changed there, okay? After the shuffle, we were trading here. We had the buy stop up there. Again, previous daily high, it's a level that we consider to be a key level. Why? Because this is where fake outs happen. This is where liquidity gets taken and they shift the market the other way. So we wanted ideally for price to hold above the previous daily high, which it didn't. It closed above, closed back below, then we closed above. Then I said, okay, beautiful. Let's wait for a test at 25.20. All right, that's the first closure in the session, even this week. That is the first closure above this level. We had a test there. We almost had another test there. And then we closed below. So now you got to ask yourself, all right, we didn't trade away from it. Now we've got to break back above. How many times have we seen a candle like this break back above just to close back below it again? I think it was last week. Let me just show you guys quickly. So here's the thing. If you've got a rule set, it is what it is. Let me just show you guys. I think it was 2,500 last week. 2,500. Yeah, so yeah, you've got a lot of that. So for instance, closed below, closed right back above, closed back below, closed right back above, closed below again, closed back above. So you can have instances where it can do that, especially around key levels. So on a Monday, we haven't taken a single trade as of yet. Are we going to now start taking 50-50 trades? Is this now the time on a Monday to say, listen, yeah, we usually wait for all of this. We get good trades if we wait for it, but today we're not going to do it, okay? So the idea is right. If you were taking it on your own time from your own trade plan, we were bullish from the start, and I just had no entry. This for me, I've just seen so many times. I want to see a hold above. And again, we're creating a session high, a daily high. What's going to happen is before New York, price is going to pull back. Most likely you'll even see us trading either somewhere here, previous daily high, or even here, Asia high, or even the monthly R1. So it is going to pull back. So don't feel like price is now gone. We're never going to enter gold again. Last week, 15-minute, 5-minute, every single time, even if price goes away from it, price comes back to it. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities. Just for me personally, there, for instance, that was a good trade. When was that? Last week or the week before. But again, 15-minute, there you can see, even though we traded away from the 15-minute 200 EMA, we came back, we held it there. Now again, quite extended. So where's price going to go? Is price going to go to the previous weekly high? Most likely it could. But yeah, don't get emotional if you miss the trade. Price is going to expand. It's going to pull back. It's going to consolidate. Just for me personally, this was not in my framework to take the trades here. And if it was in your framework, we've been calling the bias since years. So you had the bias. The bias was correct the entire morning. All right, Keeks.
Ah, perfect, bro. Yeah, as I say, guys, I literally can't do anything at the moment. I am waiting I'm giving it a little bit of time. Otherwise, as I said, there's going to be some friendly fire by New York session. How's the sporting weekend? Very good, bro. I mean, I didn't watch much of the sports. I mean, I saw some of the highlights of the rugby, stuff like that. F1 really enjoyed it. For me, Hamilton had a great drive. Unfortunately, he started, but I mean, from starting 14th, your teammate starts 4th, and you finish 1 second behind your teammate. Like, for me, that's a great drive. But the best part for me was, Lando putting 20 seconds on Verstappen. It was just so good to see it the other way around. Verstappen looked like he wanted to cry afterwards. Man's been doing that to everyone for almost 2 years now, and someone finally to do it to him. It was just a good thing to see. I must say, the only thing about Lando, it still bothers me, bro. Like, the man had an amazing race like that, and like, he didn't even look happy afterwards. Like, it's a bit bleak. But I mean, chill sporting weekend. What did I miss, Keegs? No, it's just been a bit of an incident. Not necessarily around guys. When I say friendly fire, I'm not saying me and Chris. So no, nothing at Chris. But yeah, there's gonna be some. Yeah, we built our name, our brand on being transparent with you guys, holding people accountable. And if someone drops the ball, irrelevant if they're a friend, irrelevant if they're a partner, if they drop the ball, they need to be held accountable. So yeah, we're gonna see. I've been trying, but otherwise we're gonna give some pressure to these boys. New York session. I know what you mean, Keys. I found it funny. Thanks for the laugh. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, Ruben, I'm glad you did, but obviously I think other guys will always be like, damn, Keegan and Chris beefing. Nah, that's not between us. Telling Keys, face them. Yeah, bro, end of the day, that's what we've always said. 2Gs, we're not going to hold our mouths for anyone. So if the guys have to up their game, they've got to up their game. We saw last time, I mean, X-Nest, when they cucked a bit. Left everything like chilled until we took it to the socials, and somehow I had the manager of Africa phoning me within 20 minutes. So we're going to see what happens this time around. But yeah, not too much on the markets. For me, as I say, guys, DXY doing not really anything as of now, battling there. Gold, beautiful move. Personally, for me, it would have been this move, from the monthly R1, but honestly, I wasn't paying attention. That's 9 o'clock as market opened. I honestly wasn't paying attention. Nas US City failed at the lows, so back up now. They can break Asia highs, holding there. Definitely big move to the top side coming as well. So yeah, but as Chris said, guys, Monday we always talk about it. First literally session of the day. Don't need to try force something. Green Shad tries to be good today, trying to request withdrawal, but the withdrawal button isn't working. Can't click it. Any reason for it? Crypto, are you talking on Vault Funder? If it's on Vault Funder, my brother, then I don't think you've waited your 30 days. You've got to wait 30 days to do a withdrawal, bro. Hold on, Crypto, you were the same guy that last time came on your messaging, and then, like, you always bashed it and had questions, and then when we answer you, you disappear. Let's see if you've disappeared again now, if you're going to answer this time. Because, last time you were the one that couldn't do KYC and were complaining that we're taking forever. Meanwhile, the KYC had been sent to you 2 weeks ago. You just didn't fill it out. So I'm going to take a very good guess that this time you've traded, but you haven't done your 30 days yet. Nah, Edgar, he's done his KYC with Vol Fund. You don't get the account until your KYC is done. So he, as I say, he was the one that was complaining about the KYC. Meanwhile, they were literally waiting on him to sign the documents. So if he's done and he's trading, I can guarantee now he hasn't done 30 days yet. And as I said, Rod can make a comment, ask a question. I mean, there's a question mark, and give him the answer, and then the man doesn't just disappears again. Yo, can't help everyone, eh? Can't help everyone. Keys, the last video you guys posted breaking down what Prodigy is all about, is there a way to get in touch to have a call about further info, as I'm still a newbie? Jean, just check out the website, bro. Everything's on the website. Check out the website. Everything will be there for you, bro. Come on, Keys, make gold run for us. I wish, bro. I wish. But I mean, DXY is failing, bro. If DXY keeps failing, I think this thing's going to run. I did say to you guys, for me, daily R1, but I definitely think that previous weekly high is a good target for you guys. I will say you're probably going to test this R1, maybe get a bit of price reaction from it. But then if you break after that, I think, yeah, previous weekly high and that weekly R1's on the table. So definitely could see a big move on gold yet today. Thanks 2Gs, I'm ready on blues. Mr. Honor, God bless you with wife. 2Gs, I salute you guys, keep mentioning us, don't give up. Thanks, bless you guys, really appreciate it, bro. Yeah, Dev's the same. Keegs, that KYC issue was about 2 or 3 weeks ago max, so 100% the 30-day thing. Yeah, that one you could just put 2 to do. Rooks, yes, brother. I don't know, this guy. Lacquer Raggers this weekend. Yo, bro. I'm just keen for the rugby to start up again. Someone needs to call Jerome. Keys, for your answer. What? Cuck, you old brother for that lingo. Crypto, what are you on about, bro? Keys have network issues, bro. Is it where are you like at home or something that you have? Because like every time when you're on the stream, you have network issues. So is it like with your area? Like I'm not being rude now. Like I'm genuinely asking the question. Like is it the area you stay in? Or is it like your work area? Sweet, thanks. Just don't want to be in a pool whereby wait, what? Thanks, just don't want to be in a pool whereby I don't grasp all the high level stuff while still figuring out the basics. Jean, that's the thing we accommodate for the guys. So when you join in, there is an education section. And in that education section, it starts from the basics and then moves forward. So you will learn the very, very basic stuff and almost adapt as you go forward. But then you have the educational calls where you can ask us questions, you can do stuff. So we'll always make sure we can help you understand it. Yo, mistaken me, bro. Yo, mistaken me, bro. Mistaken you for what? Yo, okay. We're going through it all, yeah. Nice to see the guys in action again. Hey, bro, we always in action over here. We always cooking something up. But brother, I saw you also gonna start streaming. When's that happening?
Who's that?
Jean Lee.
Where is he?
Geek thoughts on US30 buys at the zone. It's at if it breaks above Asia highs and holds it, bro. Definitely, I think the buys are on. You say KYC was given to me 2 weeks when it was not. That's a lie. Crypto it was, brother. We literally had the support emails where we can see the date of when they emailed you. you kept coming on the stream asking, when will you get your KYC?
And it was in your inbox.
And it was in your inbox.
Yeah.
You were the one who didn't sign it. Don't say we lying, yeah.
Anyways, brother, please take that to support.
No, because now you're saying the withdrawal button doesn't work. So I said to him, I said, bro, because you've finally done KYC and you actually are trading, I can guess you clearly haven't done 30 days yet. Keeg, such a biscuit, brother. We'll slide into the membership shortly. I went, oh, perfect, bro. Also remember the net Keeg, you still waiting on more educational content. You guys were going to upload that Chris mentioned last week. Yeah, guys, we get into
there's the list. There's a massive.
Yeah.
Last week
Guys, I don't think you understand. When literally last week, as we said, you guys had us 7 days a week. Like Chris and myself both crashed last week because we were burnt out. So just bear with us that there is more content coming. You guys did still get videos last week. It's just we are getting to the next bunch now.
People are hungry for that content.
Keeks, the account is not yet 30 days active, but the rest is just lies. Some of you are mean. No, it's not lies, my brother.
Bro, I don't know what to tell this guy. Anyways, my brother.
The fact I could know it wasn't 30 days because I can understand the time frame here. That I'm not going to say anything more.
Keys.
Wednesday, my streaming equipment is arriving. Then I am going to start in October. Hey, awesome, bro. You got to buy us all drinks for every day you delay. Yay.
All right. Sorry, Chad. I had to go poo. It is what it is. I had to go poo.
Is Bevan, yeah. Bev should always be here. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. All right, Chad. There's a rejection of that level 25. Yeah, that's pretty much almost daily R1. Straight push up. Do expect somewhat of a pullback. Not going to trade the pullback though. Nah, Chris, too much, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Had to drop a shift. Had to. When there's a P and a poo, if we take a trade today, 100% TPs are getting blasted. Ask Keegan. That's like if we've had a bad week, Keegan is like, bro, you got to poo as well. You guys don't even know it. Before the New York stream starts, Keegan drops a shift. You can ask him every single day. That's why the cracker works. If he had to go on a very low calorie diet and we don't get that pre-market poo, we are in for trouble. I'm telling you guys.
Bro, and I was just saying to the guys, I gave them a little bit of info. We're going to chalk them New York session. I said, because I've messaged again.
What did I say?
Same thing. Exact same thing. I said to them, I was like, guys, you gave me the exact same answer last week. We are sorry, we will re-escalate it and all of this.
But have you asked them why is it escalated?
Yeah, but I first said to them, I said, also, you guys told me this. And then they're like, you have to understand it has to go through the different departments. I said, yeah, but that's not acceptable. More than a week and you haven't even been able to give feedback.
Why is it escalated though? What is the issue?
I don't know. They can't tell me. Then they just don't answer me. That's what I said, bro. I'm giving them till literally New York, I'm joking them. Because I said to the guys, we built our name of being transparent and being honest.
No,
so whether if you're in our corner, that's unacceptable.
No, we have to. Let's check here.
Oh, no, don't worry, baby. You can continue. It was just funny not seeing you. He just keeps talking. You guys gotta wait and see in New York session.
Is FTMO also scammy? No.
The nicest one is FTMO. No, not FTMO, guys. FTMO is solid.
Chris, would you mind checking my question a few messages up? Sorry, don't want to spam the chat. Eugene, 100%. Let me quickly check. With backtesting, should I include those rules? Once I took 2 trades, I skip to the next day. Or should I take all the trades I see? No, Eugene, you have to have a time-based strategy as well. So there needs to be specific times you trade. Because remember, you're doing a backtesting and you're going through basically an entire day's worth of data in, say, 20, 30 minutes. But think realistically. Are you going to be at the charts locked in to take every single trade? So you got to say, okay, listen here, I'm trading 3 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon. So then you actually see if your setup played out during that time. Otherwise, you'll get setups during the night, early hours of the morning, and then you wonder why your back testing isn't actually working in forward testing, because you tested during times when you weren't even awake. So I would suggest get a time, almost like office hours, and then you go through that. I hope that makes sense, my brother. That's what I would suggest. Keeps looking at where the daily pivot, weekly pivot, EQ is. I want to scale into a little short here on US30, or do you think bad idea?
Nah, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. Chad, grab a kick. Taking a little stab here. Not on my funded account though. Let me just pull my... Sorry, that's just me pulling my stop loss. Now I'm going to pull it again. It's not another position. It's one position. US30. Taking a little bit of a stab at the shorts. I will add as it moves up. Ideas just for a pullback. Alright. This thing frozen. Okay. Going with the 60 pip. Quite a big stop. Just want to trade somewhat of a pullback back to Asia lows. Alright. That's the target there. If we push higher, what I will do is I will add. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's part of the grabber. The idea is that we've traded above Asia highs, and the advantage point is that we haven't tested Asia highs or the previous daily high yet. So what I can do is, once we hit these levels here, I can go break even, because we're going to either hold these levels to come back up, or we're going to trade back inside of the range and actually go and take Asia lows. So that's the idea there. Ideally, if we can push up to add a little bit into the position, but at this stage we'll just see what we do. I will add another position there, same size as the one I entered now, same stop as well, average it in, and then the same thing. If we pull back, hold this level, we'll go break even on the average. But look at where the daily pivot is. Look at where the daily EQ is. Look at where the 200 EMA is. So let's see if we can grab that. So I'm just going to pull my take profit now, Chad. It's not another position, because you guys will stack here. There's my take profit. Okay. Hanu, am I correct in saying we haven't had a signal yet to take a buy or a sell on the algo,
Yes, correct. We haven't seen one yet. And I'm wondering why. Because if you look at the current Prediction for, sorry, let me just quickly open it up, for 25258 on the 15 minute. It was touching it just on the high on this 15-minute candle. So I'm very surprised if it's so close that it didn't give a buy signal. Or maybe it knows something that we don't. Maybe we're looking at a reversal coming in the next 15 minutes. Let's see.
Hanu, and when it gives that signal, what is it? I know there's a few confluences that need to line up. Do you know what those confluences are? Or was it just the model being comfortable to say, hey, it's a buy or take a buy or a sell?
How I understand it, yes, you're right. The trend and the predicted price must match.
Okay.
And then it'll give the trade signal. But remember, we did mess around with the code a little bit to try and optimize it a little bit. So let's see. I'm going to give it until 12. Then I'll give Linda some feedback on how the morning session went, and then maybe if she needs to make some changes to this afternoon, then we can at least give her at least some data to say that it hasn't given us a signal yet.
Hanu, quick one. Last week, that was also the 15-minute. How many signals did it actually give? Like a trade signal?
So last week it gave 11 signals on Thursday, and 8 of those signals were predicted. The trend was predicted correctly.
Oh, did it give 11 signals on Thursday alone?
Yeah, 11 signals, and 8 of them were correct. So that's a 78% accuracy.
Shut up. I thought 11 signals for the entire week, so it was just Thursday. Damn, okay.
Just Thursday, yeah.
Sure. All right, Chad. The guys, the wet powder gang, Andre, we've got a wet powder gang here. The guys that constantly want to trade, they're going to love it. They're going to put that thing on the 1 minute and take a trade every minute. Oh.
First post is going up.
Let's see here.
Let's see how these boys. Now we're gonna get the community back there, a little bit of hypes. See what the community wants, if we expose it or not. Because the thing is, bro, my problem I've had, there's about 6 guys that have had the same issue in the last week.
The same as you?
Same issue.
Really?
So there's something going on. So that's what I said. We're gonna let it out, bro.
Oh, so it's not isolated.
No, but someone can't give me an answer.
Okay.
So Chris, sorry, there's the first 15-minute candle that the prediction was wrong. It did say up, and it did almost touch the predicted closing value level. So let's see if it what's the next candle going to be predicted at.
Yeah, this is the first 15-minute closing bearish, so it's going to be interesting to see what it's going to give us now. Let's check here.
But I mean, just on that, we've got, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9 candles, 2 were predicted wrong. Sorry, I misspoke. There was the 731 was also predicted wrong.
Test accuracy. Let's check here. Are you trading on demo, Anu, or do you have like a little dabble account there on the side?
I'm on my funded account.
Hey, okay.
Full sending it.
Hey. Okay, prediction completed.
Okay. Says up for
Up.
both. Oh, just one thing quickly while we've got that. So it will run a 15-minute every 15 minutes. It'll
Yeah.
run a 30 minutes every 30 minutes, and only the 4 hour every 4 hours. That's why the 4 hours not yet populated.
Yes.
So what I need to do tomorrow morning is I got to wake up a little bit earlier to run it to see that we've got a
7 o'clock. That's
4
7.
hours strat ready for
Okay.
for you guys. Just as an indicator to see if it agrees with your assessment of the day.
Chad, yeah, so that was one of the things we chatted about is the most strat. So we're actually going to use the algorithm to give us a indication as well. So let's say, for instance, this morning on the most strat, let me just show you guys quickly, most strat 4 hour time frame, no trade there for me because we had a bearish candle, but it's one bearish candle, didn't take any liquidity to the upside, so no trade there for me. But let's say, for instance, tomorrow we do have structure and it's telling me to buy, and the algo tells me to buy as well. We're going to use that as a confluence. So starting tomorrow, that's why the 4 hours built in there as well. And then I think also, Anu, are you going to run the daily as well or not?
Yeah, we can run the daily tomorrow as well. Push that graphics card until it burns.
So now when it's not doing anything, now it's just chilling, eh? So then it's waiting for that next run. So it's like ramps up, waits.
So obviously, when the 15, the 30, and the 4 hour run simultaneously, then it's going to be a massive draw. And then obviously, if you do the day one, so that'll run, because it's 60-minute intervals or 60-second intervals, so it'll all run at the same time. But I'm sure the graphics card will handle it. At least the cooling is properly done. But now you got to know, I've got two PCs running this
The model,
the software. And each PC is running at 1.5 kilowatt constant. That's like having two geysers on running constantly.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah. My solar system is working overtime to run this PCs. So that's the thing. This is not just some model that you can quickly download on MT5 or MT4 and run it. It takes a full PC, and I can't even play a game or anything like that while it's running. It's wholly dedicating the whole graphics card just to running the algorithm.
So you're saying it's lacquer for the winters. It keeps the room warm.
I've got a very small office in a house, and people always say, "Yeah, no, run your PC, play games." My cooling system in my PC is so good that it's cold air coming out of the top. My PC is not even heating up my office, and it's cold this morning in my office.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, my office never gets sun, so it's naturally cold. But my cooling system, I've overspec'd my cooling system for my gaming PC, so it's running. I mean, I'm putting my hand on the front and on the back of the PC, and it's cold air coming out.
All right, Chad, let's check it out. Little grabski here. Looking at the left kicks, you see that previous daily high coincides with our range.
Bro, the power of social media. All messages about what broker is it.
They have to. I thought honestly that it was. Here's the thing. right, Ski. Hanu, and on your funded account, what has been the worst drawdown you've seen so far this morning?
So on my funded account, on the previous candle, it unfortunately hit my stop loss for $386.
Yeah.
But it did go over. So if it didn't hit the stop loss and I closed it manually, I would have had a profit there on that candle as well. And then I had one earlier this morning for $125 where I went against the program. So that'll teach me.
Okay.
But I'm still in the blue. So
what is your P&L sitting at now?
my profit is so far for the morning is $472 after the $386 loss that I just hit.
So you're still sitting on 400.
Yes.
And that's not even trading the signal. That's just taking the trend. Not even
just taking the trend. Yeah, just taking the trend. Blind faith, baby.
So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to get a funded account ready, and I'm only going to trade when it gives the signal.
Okay.
So when it gives a signal, so that I don't want to say it's going to be more quality, but it is going to be a more quality trade. Maybe less trades, but then to just measure that and then still take our standard trades using that trend as well. So, yeah, I'm excited. But guys, just to let you know, that's almost 2% up. You were almost 3% up during the course of the morning.
Yeah, I gotta break my funded account. I want to do it in one day if I can.
And how long have you been trading, Anu?
Less than a month. And please, I've got no skill. If you guys do your predictions after I've watched all the videos, I'm like, how do you see the picture? It's the thingy and the this is just trading the bot.
Chad, there you go. I think that's going to be the crazy part. Is going to be documenting let's say the first phase, the second phase, and to a payout. Then, that is going to be mad. Because again, no word of a lie. Hanu is green when it comes to trading. So it's not even like he's not trying to sell you guys anything. Here's the thing: there's nothing to be sold here. Honesty is key. I have no skill. We feel you, brother. Carl, dude, I think some of us, even though we're trading a while, there's weeks where it feels like, honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I knew what I was doing. Obviously, I've got zero clue. All right, Chad, I'm just going to wait a little bit here on US30. There's a certain level that I'm watching, and I'm going to feel very comfortable once we start trading below here. At that stage, if we do close below here, I'm actually going to go break even on the trade. And then I'll just leave it to go down here, close to Asia lows, low-hanging fruit. Fruit that hangs low. That's the idea with this trade. So just very simple what we've been, or not we, Keegan. This is Keegan with the grabber Almost like Brian Abana, who remembers that 1 year, that grabber kick, ugliest grabber kick, but still got to try. Sometimes these grabbers are ugly.
But there were.
But keys. Okay. All right. Come on, chat. Are we almost at 12? Why am I not seeing... Yeah, that needle didn't even move. All those people that came on, nobody subbed. We still need 46 subs. All right, Chad, model is running again. Let's see. Let's see, is it going to give us a signal? I'm waiting for that first buy signal.
Yeah, 12K happened very quickly. 10K was the 24-hour stream, which was a month ago.
Trend prediction completed. Still predicting up, Chad. Still predicting up. The 30 model, weirdly enough, Hanu is giving a lower value, 2464. But the 15 is predicting 2520, but still up.
I think that's because it's a bit more conservative. And the longer time frame you predict, the more difficult it is to get an accurate prediction. And also, if you go for 5 minutes or 1 minute, then it's not accurate at all because it's too quick. You know, it doesn't give the market chance to go through the motions, as I understand it.
So
that's why we stick to the 15.
So your feeling is the 15 is that sweet spot.
So far, it's been working, but I mean, if you look at your 30-minute candle, it is up.
Yeah.
For the last 2 hours, 3 hours, it's trending in the right direction. So, yeah, it's difficult, but it's looking good, eh? The only issue is now I'll have to do a chart for 15 minutes to see what the accuracy was over the 15-minute candles and 30 minutes, and then the 4-hour candles for the day to get an accurate answer on each and every time frame. So that'll be interesting to see what those numbers are by Friday, and I think we must share the numbers with the chat as well.
Yeah, we will. Chat, so the idea is Hanu already started a funded account. I'm also going to start one today where I'm only going to trade when it gives a signal. So when I say signal, you'll see there next to it, it will say buy now or sell. And that's basically when there's different confluences built into the neural net. So when it gives you those, that's when you actually execute the trade. Like Anu said on Thursday, 11 signals generated, 8 out of the 11 hitting targets. So, dude, that is, I thought it was the week. On one day alone, Yeah, that's enough to get the wet powder gang ready. If you like taking one trade a day, you're going to love taking 13.
Watch the grabber kick work its magic here today.
If you love taking one trade a day, Chad, Project Linda is going to get you out of your seat.
Is this on your funded account or a personal account? Are you taking the grabber on?
Personal.
Man's gonna get that liquidity.
Would you, when we talked about the different prop accounts, would you ever have like just a grabber prop where you just take, for instance, the grabber kicks on it?
Yeah.
So you've
Bro,
got
I back the grabber. Like that strategy, I know it's a strategy that works. It works. It proves itself.
Chris Korn on his program maybe send out stats to Stove. Yes, dude. Ek dink hy dink sy vrou het al klaar so baie gedoen. So ek dink ja, daai later aan vir haar gaan easy wees, want dit gaan letterlik net soos 'n klein output script wees, maar ek dink op hierdie stadium ek dink ons is op 'n delikate stadium nou. Hanu werk sy magic. Ja, ons gaan nie as Linda vir ons die pinkie gee of aan die arm uit die kar uittrek nie. So ons vryf net daai pinkie nou. Hanu is daar op die pinkie. Ek dink sy het al klaar, hierdie al klaar wat hier is al, ons is al klaar 3 weke. Sy was eers suppose om net te dink aan hierdie oor 3 weke, want sy het ook haar eie besigheid en sy het ook goed om te doen, wat soos Hanne sê, wat actually bills betaal, so hierdie is, ja, ons kan nie klaar met die brood onder die arm hê.
Ja. As ek nog biltong moet koop, kan ek maar net sowel die biltong winkel koop op hierdie stadium.
Luister, op hierdie stadium gaan ek kudu gaan skiet en jy moet net vir my julle adres gee. Daai biltong is alles op pad na julle.
Ek like it.
If you give it a trade at the 4-hour time frame, do you execute the trade immediately or wait for entry on smaller time? Bugatti, so me and Hanu actually had a chat about it, is that the 4-hour, obviously again, even though I'm not executing trades as of yet, Hanu is still taking the stats. He's still saying, okay, what did the algorithm say? 15-minute up, then he checks, did the 15-minute actually close bullish? So the 4-hour time frame for now, unless it gives a signal, if the 4-hour gives a signal to say, hey, buy it, then obviously we're going to buy it. But then what we're going to do is we're going to scale in similar to the Mo strat. So for now, we're going to use the Linda bot or the Linda neural network tomorrow morning to give us a confluence for the Mo strat. Will the bot be able to read the news as well, like CPI?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, not at this stage. The bot at one stage can take in previous, but we're not. That's a once a month event, so we're not even thinking about trying to do something for news. You want to develop something that is in the broader market useful. To try now and code something for an event like CPI or NFP, I honestly feel is a waste of time and effort.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fundamental things that we first have to code into the software to make it a little bit more accurate. The first thing we got to work on is the predicted price range, and that'll take us probably a week or two to get that ironed out. Then adding in all the other indicators on the stock market, like the US dollar, those type of things, and then after that we'll teach it to read the news to help us on news days. But that's a couple of months down the line. The challenge has already been given.
The seed was sown Friday night. I don't know. Weird question. Your wife's obviously loves what you do, coding and all of that. How does she relax? How does she shut off? Because obviously she's a busy mind.
Yeah, no, we live in a very nice estate right next to the botanical gardens. So we take the kids and we go for a nice long walk. That's the best we can do for relaxes. And she's also a runner, so she likes doing marathons and stuff like that. So she hits the road to relax a bit.
But she doesn't game, eh? You're the only gamer in the house.
She's actually developing a couple of games. She's got one game already on the Google Play Store. It's like a simple endless runner game, and she's busy with one now that's going to be cross-platform for cell phone and PC, which is like a adventure RPG MMO type game.
Really?
Yeah, no, that thing's going to look very nice. So yeah, too many forks in the fire at this stage, unfortunately.
And does she have other coders that work for as well or not? Is she solely the one doing the code?
So she's got 2 coders working for and 2 graphics designers on the software side of the business. But the problem is, that's a problem in the world, how I understand it in coding, is you get code monkeys. Yeah. And they just sit there and they write there like 2-3 lines of code, and then somebody takes that code and puts it into a big a batch of code, and it's just too slow for her and fixing other people's errors. So she's actually written the management software for a whole hospital group, where from the x-rays to the admissions to the payments to the medical aids, everything is in one software package. And that's like I think she said it's 2 million lines of code on just that one project that she's done. Ooh. So it's just better for her to do it herself, if you want it done right, do it yourself. And also she thinks in a very abstract type of way when it comes to code, so it's very difficult for somebody else to jump on board and help out with the coding.
Yeah, I think it's like me and Keegan were actually talking about that game he was playing. I said like you get into like a line of thought, or you get into almost like a rhythm. And now let's say you leave it for a week to come back to it again. Then it's like, okay, where do I pick up the pieces? Like I was on this thread, pulling on this thread, and now you have to start basically from scratch, try and figure out, okay, where. And I think it's the same with code. If you give it to someone else, and now they pop it in, your code was maybe correct, like you said, and now it's like, oh, damn, that little block of code that Yanni did is now actually giving us an error down the line.
Correct. And for people in the chat that knows a little bit something about coding, so you'll see there in the top right-hand corner, it says game. So the UI is actually coded in Unity, which is a gaming engine. And the code is running in Python on on command prompt. So her ability to write in different types of code and run it on a gaming engine is something that's pretty much unheard of. But it makes it so easy to deploy to Windows, Mac, and Android and Apple if you're running it on a gaming engine. So it's weird, but it works. And it's still ugly. She said she'll make it pretty for us.
Yes, I feel like what are we doing with our lives? There's people coding. There's people. There's somebody that's sitting at, dude, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, what are we doing with our lives? I think it's like that one guy said, like somebody posting something on social media about this or that to a restaurant, and it's like there's someone sitting elsewhere in the world busy developing a rocket to go to Mars, and you're complaining about your ADSL line not working.
Bro, you want to know something which is going to be crazy? Sorry, like I saw this now with the F1 standings.
Yeah.
They were talking about yesterday where how is that going to be for ending of the year? If Lando almost can win every single race for the rest of the season, and Verstappen, even if he just comes second, So even if he's second, not if worst performances, DNFs, not, even if he just comes second,
Tied.
they'll finish in 7 points. The 7 points he gave to Oscar.
So you telling me that
That race will be the race that costs him the championship. Which he was going to win. He gave it back to Oscar.
No, but I think in the long run, I have to say, I think just for the team, it was the right decision.
No, it was.
They're still young.
No, it was. My thing is that McLaren is insane at the moment. Definitely can win every single race for the rest of the season if they play their cards right. With the Red Bull, they have one bad race, a DNF, things like that, and it's an open playing field.
Also, at that stage, Keeks, they didn't know whether they were in the fight. That's the thing. That's why I don't think they wanted to push either one of the drivers to the front, because it's like almost like Merck. Remember that one season, Merck one weekend they looked phenomenal, and then next weekend they gone nowhere, and then like a little bit of a hit and miss. All right, Chad, we're gonna see the last prediction here before we head offline. Let's check it out.
I need a towel, bro.
Let's check it out.
The bulk has started again.
The bulk. So you have to hold in your poo to bulk. Is that a thing these days? Yeah, the boys say you bulk quicker if you hold the poo in.
I don't know, bro. I haven't tried that strategy.
The poo hold.
Unless you always are the fastest lap there, Keys. Yeah, well, I mean, that'll make it interesting.
Still no signal, Anu? Starting to try and trend model. Still.
No, I think we need to either there's something wrong that it's not picking it up, but I think we have to just double check the code tonight to see why it didn't give us signals, because we had some very good candles here today.
Yeah, it's odd, and also there's quite a number of 15-minute candles that came through. Retrieving current. Yeah.
But yeah, trend so far, I'm looking at an 80% so far. This the previous candle was also wrong, so let's make that 70% so far. Correct trend prediction for the morning. Let's see what this next one will give us.
All right, Chad, exciting stuff here. We're going to head offline now. Very, very slow morning. Not really slow if you consider gold. Actually, beautiful run up. Almost 100 pip run up from this level. Like I told the guys, my entry criteria weren't met. The direction was right. Never got my entry model for my scalp. And that's fine. That's going to happen. Still early. It's Monday. Beautiful. If you took the buys, if you were on the right side, I know the neural network told us it was going long. The technicals were telling it was going long. The fundamentals were telling it was going long. So if you were caught selling in this market, I don't know what to tell you. We still love you, but we're praying for you. Okay, we are definitely praying for you. DXY still up against Asia highs here. I do believe if we're gonna see any type of meaningful pullback, we're gonna need to hold Asia highs. We're gonna need to get above this 200 EMA. Otherwise, we're in trouble here for the dollar. US 30 as well. Just a little scalp here. I will add there, Chad. I will add. It's still a pullback play here. For the guys that took it with me, what I will say is that once we hit these levels here, let me just show you guys. Once we hit these levels here, I will go break even. Why? Because similar to Friday, if we hold these levels, we can go for a continuation move. I am super bullish on US 30 for the week, but I just want to show you Friday. Those longs Keegan took here. All right. Had the same idea for the short. However, Asia highs here. Check it, chat. Had a little dip into Asia highs there. and we held on the 200 EMA, and it was gone from there. So expecting not the same, expecting a plot twist where it can do that, or what could happen is we can actually trade below it, because look at where the 200 EMA is. So it just makes a lot of sense for price to come all the way back down here somewhere. I'm taking the low hanging fruit. I'm not even going to try for Asia lows, but ideally you would want to see Asia lows punched and then something like this a little bit later. So there's your two levels. I will add another little grubber there. Stop loss is 60 points from where we entered. Take profit is 75. I was actually hoping for another push up to get a nice scale in. But Chad, that is Keegs. Any closing remarks from your side, my brother?
No, nothing. As I said, guys, unfortunately, I can't take the grubber kick, so patiently waiting. But yeah, Monday, slow London session as usual lately. But we're gonna lock in and see what we can do in New York.
So just last one for me. 4 hours in, and it's showing up.
Hey, wait, okay, that's okay. 4 hour is in, Chad. The 4 hours in, so it's up, up, up. So if you're selling into this, and even that neural network that is, I think, a lot smarter than what we are, yeah, it is telling us something here, Chad. Exciting times ahead, guys. Just for the guys that maybe joined late. A little project that we're working on with Hanu, one of the community members, and his wife. So yeah, that's the new baby on the side that's going to receive some attention. But yeah, Hanu, thank you so much for joining the session. We'll chat obviously offline, and then for the rest of the guys, peace and love, baby. I won't be seeing you guys this afternoon. Mondays, I'm still stuck with my slot. I actually have a family commitment every Monday with my daughter. I actually have to take her to tennis practice. So Mondays for the up until I can maybe get a later slot. Monday afternoons I won't be joining. So maybe good time to see if we can get Ed in here. I don't know, but we'll have to wrestle Ed, try and buy him over with some pure protein, pure whey. He said not that stuff that says pure whey and it's not whey. He wants pure whey. But Chad, baby, see you guys 3 p.m. We just go full screen here. Peace and love. Cheers.
Messed up and I'm This is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. That it feels right. Feels right. So right, so right, so right. I'm just going with the gut. Never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging me, go and come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right.
Chad, who's still here? Sheesh. Look at that thing. Alright guys, I'm gonna actually go break even. I did say we will go break even. Who's still here? Beautiful. The sound you will hear now is me going break even. Alright, there we go. Chat. Wait, that's not. Wait. There we go. Break even. Yeah, we could push up from here. That's the previous daily high. So if we hold here, then this will basically be the low of the session and we'll start pushing up. So see you guys a little bit later. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.